Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting here, I've done my face makeup, which I will link everything down below just in case you're curious, but I have no eye makeup on because I have the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette to test out. My girlfriend actually bought this and she said, you know what, I think you should try it before you buy it to see if you like it. So I was like, okay, try it on video, let's see if I like it. You've seen this all over the internet. People are saying that it's a very nice palette, but it's very basic. This palette is like my ideal palette, so I guess I'm a basic bitch, but I don't know. Every color in here is screaming my name. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna do. And hopefully if you're thinking about purchasing this palette like I was, maybe you'll, you know, make up your mind after my video, or maybe I'll inspire you to create some sort of a look with the palette if you already own it. So if you'd like to see how to create a look, please keep watching. Okay, so first I'm gonna go in with Tempera. I think that they have this color in the other palette called the same thing, pretty sure. I don't know, I swear this is in the other palette. Ooh, nice and pigmented, very pigmented, loving it. So I already have concealer and some foundation all over my whole eye, so I'm just gonna go over the whole eye with this light color to set everything in place. This color is beautiful. It has a little bit of a sheen but no sparkle into it, but it really makes your eyebrow look lifted, it makes you look healthy, gives you a glow. Okay, first I'm gonna go in with this color called Orange Soda. So it's kind of like, it's like a brown orange kind of color. So I'm just gonna dust this high up into the crease, going almost underneath the brow bone. I'm only gonna leave like a couple, like a centimeter, I guess. Is that a centimeter? I think so. I was really bad at math. So bad. So far the colors are really pigmented. They're blending out seamlessly and beautifully. I really like her palettes. I didn't, obviously, after all the hype, after I think it was, what was it, the Subculture or something, when all that shit went down. Oh Lord. Oh mama. I definitely didn't get that palette, but I was really interested in this one, and so far, so good. So I took that color, I used it in my crease, but I brought it all the way up pretty much to my brow bone. I left a tiny bit of space, but I wanted to really blend that. It looks really good, it's soft, it's seamless, it looks really nice and blended. So then to give my crease a little bit more definition, I'm going to be going in with the color Burnt Orange, which is more of like a browner kind of shade. I will say that when you put your brush into the palette, you do get a lot of like kickback, but it's nothing like major or anything like that. So I'm just going to work this color now into the crease, and I'm not going as high. I'm just going to keep it in that crevice of my eye. So far, it is beautiful. Okay, so I'm actually going to drag the two colors. I'm going to mix the two colors together. I'm going to go in with Orange Soda and Burnt Orange, mix them both together, and I'm going to drag it underneath the lash line. Since I've already done all of my concealer, I can do that right now, so I'm just going to drag that underneath. First, I'm going to go in with Sienna, this color here. It's like a reddish brown. So I'm going to start to pack that on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to also pack that on in the inner corner of my eye. You're going to want to leave a blank spot somewhere in the middle. It doesn't have to be precise because I'm going to go over it with glitter, so that doesn't really matter. But you just kind of want to leave a blank space. Technically, you don't even really have to leave a blank space because if you have pigmented glitter, it should be fine. Roughly just packing down some product in the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm going to go on the outer corner of my eye. Very rough. This doesn't have to be super precise. After I laid down the color, I'm going to go back in on more of a fluffy brush with the same color. I'm also going to mix a little bit of Burnt Orange with it again. And then I'm going to just start to work it in kind of like in a U shape into the crease, just so everything is blended seamlessly. Also going on the outer portion of the eye in a circular motion, just blending everything together. I'm just picking up more of that light Orange Soda color, and I'm just gonna go along the edges of everything I just blended, just so I'm diffusing everything. A color like this is great. It makes everything look soft and diffused if you go back over and kind of blend it throughout. So that's a little trick. You can do it with any kind of lighter shade. So I'm just going over the edges now, making sure everything's blended together. And I'm also going to take a little bit of that sienna color we just used, and I'm going to use it just on the outer portions of my eye, not dragging it all the way in, just keep it right in the corner. Okay, so I'm going to add some sparkle in the middle of my eye, and I don't know what to do because we have many options here. We have rose pink, sultry, bronze. I can go even lighter with fairy or glistening. I'm going to go in with sultry here. I'm going to start to pat it on in that space we've left in the center. I'm getting fallout. I've changed my mind. Okay, starting over because I don't like that color. It's too dark. Okay, so I'm going in with rose pink, taking my finger. Much better. Okay, rose pink it is. That is the winner. So I'm taking my finger and I'm patting on the color rose pink just in the center of my eye. Wish my fingers weren't as big as Shaquille O'Neal's because it's a little difficult. It doesn't even need any spray. It's so pigmented and nice. So I'm just going to kind of go back over, diffuse any of the harsh lines. And because I kind of wanted to pop a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this shade Fairy. It's like a light gold color. And I'm just placing that right in the center of the eye. I'm also going to take the same Fairy shade and go in with a little brush and just put it in the inner corners just to kind of brighten up the look. It comes with a really nice gold shimmery color, which would look beautiful too, but that was like, it's really intense and I'm going out and I kind of just want this look to be a little bit more wearable. I know it's not like super wearable. It's kind of wearable. It depends on who you are. For me, this is definitely a wearable look. I'm not scared to go in public with makeup on. I feel like it's just makeup, okay? If it's offending anybody, I don't know. Maybe they should get a hobby because I don't know what to tell you. Just don't know what to tell you. Okay, so before I apply any eyeliner, I'm going to curl the eyelashes. Instead of doing a wing today, I'm going to use my LISE Wattier. This is the shade Blue Star eyeliner. It's kind of a unique shade because it's a navy blue, almost looks black, but it's definitely navy. But it has a little bit of a glisten to it. I think this will look really nice on the eye. I think it will complement the rose gold instead of just doing black or brown. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to smudge a little bit of this on the lower lash line. Like I'm just going in lightly just so when I apply some false eyelashes, everything blends together. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this eyeliner and I'm going to drag it into the lash line here and I'm going to pull it down in between the little lashes and then smudge it out. So you want to get it right in between your little lashes down in here. And you're going to start to smudge it out. So next I'm just going to apply a coat of mascara. Do anything you'd like, but I'm just going to use this because it's in front of me. This is the LANCOME BEIGE mascara. So I'm just going to do a light coat because I'm applying fake lashes. So I don't need anything dramatic. Now I'm going in with a pair of, these are SALI lashes. This is what they look like. That's Sally. She's so beautiful. And I'm going in with this style called Rebellious. And these are really nice. Check these out. So they almost remind me of an Ardell Demi Wispy, but they're way more wispier. While that's drying, I'm just going to hit up my bottom lashes with the Clinique Workout Mascara. I like using this on the bottom because it does not smudge. So we're going to use that. And I want them to look really nice and thick because the top is a really nice, thick, fluffy lash. Okay, so for my lip, I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Pale Pink. So we're going to go in and line the lips. I want to keep my lip very neutral. So I'm going to go in with MAC FLESHPOT, which is really, really light. But then I'm going to put a lip gloss over top of it. And hopefully it ties everything together. And then I'm going to use the NYX Duo Chromatic Shimmer Lip Gloss in the shade Spring It On. How fitting. Spring was yesterday. Here we go. It has flecks of gold and pink in it, which really tie nicely to the eye. Okay guys, this is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really easy to create. And I really think that this palette is stunning. I'm definitely picking it up. I think the colors in here are very wearable. I I think if you're a person, I know color is really scary for a lot of people when they're applying makeup, and I'm not a color person, I'm more of a neutral person, but I do like to step outside my comfort zone and use color. But when you do use color, you get people like kind of like, you know, looking at you, kind of staring at you. It's a little bit more intense, but I really don't care about that. But for an everyday basis, I think that this palette is amazing. I think you can create some stunning, everyday, simple eye makeup looks, maybe staying in this side of the palette. And if you want to spruce it up more for nighttime, a little bit more glam, you can go on this side, add a little bit more intensity to the look. But I do think this palette is amazing. The colors are so pigmented, they're super blendable. It's beautiful. So I think that if you are new to makeup and you're looking for a palette to pick up to kind of experiment with and you don't want something over the top, I think that this one is a beautiful option for you. And also I think if you're a makeup collector and you just want to have this in your collection like I do, I definitely majorly suggest this palette. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching.